Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Ganesh Gunar. I am one of the genitourinary pathologists in Hacettepe University's Department of Pathology, and I'd like to share with you, in this case of the month, a renal mass from a 20-year-old female. So this is the right nephrectomy specimen and was sent to us as a consultation with 22 paraffin blocks, and the outside institution described this tumor as cystic and solid lesion of 13 centimeters in the biggest dimension, and consultation diagnosis was papillary renal cell carcinoma type 1. So right next to masses of hemorrhage and necrosis, we see a rather cellular tumor. It seems to be made up of very thin papillary fronds that fuse with each other, and depending on how you look at it, it may also look like fusing and branching channels. So it has a papillary / pseudopapillary look to it. And in other areas, it seems like the tumor makes dilated tubular or channel-like spaces into which delicate papillary fronds again protrude. Looking closer, the neoplastic cells have very scant cytoplasm and are relatively monomorphic throughout the lesion. And on high power view, they tend to have very delicate chromatin and almost no nucleoli. On immunohistochemistry, I'm going to show you only two. The first one is NKX 2.2. And here it's easy to see that the non-neoplastic renal parenchyma is negative and the tumor itself is NKX 2.2 positive. The other immunohistochemical stain is CD99. And although there's some non-specific staining or a blush in the background renal parenchyma, we can say that the tumor itself is strongly positive with CD99. These two immunohistochemical stains have prompted us to do a fluorescence in situ hybridization stain or a study, let's say, to see whether EWSR1 gene had any rearrangements or not. So this is a break apart probe that shows that the EWSR locus has indeed a break in these neoplastic cells. In this picture, it's easier to appreciate the tubular / papillary structure of this tumor. And again, you can see break of the two EWSR signals that are supposed to be together like this. So with these in mind, our working diagnosis for this case is Ewing sarcoma, though it is not typically morphologically consistent with an Ewing sarcoma per se. The immunohistochemical and molecular diagnostic features tell us that this is indeed an Ewing sarcoma. To reach this point, I had to do a lot of immunohistochemical stains to rule out Wilms tumor, renal cell carcinomas, and a granulosa cell tumor, and various vascular and neuroendocrine tumors. So all these markers have been negative, and clinically, we've been told that the patient has multiple metastases, and we are looking forward to find out how the patient responds to chemotherapy for Ewing sarcoma. Thank you.